Looking for options for movement. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Camavinga. Rashford. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. Can he finish?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great run, magical. Takes the shot. Oh, he did the hard part right. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And no, that was never going to make it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Threads one in. Arda Güler. And he shoots! There it is! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Belletti.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's beaten the last man. Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cáceres. And it's Koundé. Valencia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that has not gone well. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. And it's Olmo. Oh, super find. Big chance, corner. Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Yamal plays it short. Eric Garcia. Valencia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. And the ball is out of play. Belletti. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's Guardiola. Rudiger. That's Cáceres. And it's Belletti. Koundé. Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. And he's there to get it away. Güler, Koundé, Güler, who's set up one goal so far.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. Belletti. Guardiola. And it's Xavi Alonso. Knocks it into space. Yamal. He has found the way through. Bellingham. It's Belletti. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Yes, it's in! Barcelona are back in business. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Alonso. Van Nistelrooy. Caceres. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Valencia take the lead. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Koundé does well to get it back. Lewandowski. De Jong calmly anticipates. Pinches it off him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to get it clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No luck with that dink over the top.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Alonso. That's the throw. Oh no, this does not look good. Big can he finish? And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Guardiola. More and more pressure on the ball here. Caceres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Al Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. He's not got that quite right. Caceres looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Guardiola. Bellingham. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. Belletti. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Güler. Güler is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Al Kubasi gets it away. Out towards the flank. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look... Van Nistelrooy! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Koundé. Bellingham. Valencia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Koundé gets it clear. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Lewandowski. Rudiger. No. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are beaten and they are out. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona really look like...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Fermin does well to get it back. Eric Garcia promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that has left him in a heap. Koundé concedes a free kick for that. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. De Jong, Koundé, and here's Yamal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Pedri. Eric Garcia. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's onside. He's picked his way through. Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Pedri, that has not gone well. Casado is steaming forward. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Tries to pass it through, and he's heaved it away. Balde, in with the challenge. Pedri going full tilt down the left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he finish? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona free kick. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Dani Olmo! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look.
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's well seen too. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Koundé, Pedri, and Yamal. Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Look at the space here, and the shot! Oh, that was no route. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. There's the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Yamal. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Azar. Lewandowski. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eric Garcia. Koundé. And it's Lopez. It's Pedri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pau Kubasi clears. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Lewandowski, knocks it into space. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And here's Mbappe. Lopez. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's gone forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Lewandowski. Casado wins the duel this time. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He is through here. It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance, surely! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Fermin. Great vision. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He has found the way through. Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, he's been... And one more try! Yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? And he's found a way past. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Played out
descuento.
wide. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski powering forward here. And it's Pedri.
That was lovely, that.
Barcelona have a free kick. Pedri. And he skips past his man. Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that is as far as they're going to go. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Casado looking to penetrate opposition lines. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Casado goes on a run down the left wing. Valde takes the shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
They have what they wanted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rodrigo. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Strong running down that left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mbappe! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Defending was strong and firm. That has ended up in no man's land. Valverde. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Rodrigo. And it's De Jong. That is good strength. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's beautifully weighted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Rodrigo! Oh, he's really drilled it. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Lewandowski charging forward, the ball and... Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe laid out to the left flank. Hazard has it in a wide position. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. Played in by Rodrigo. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Durante el descanso,
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Good ball, good take. He's through, now is he in? Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Eric Garcia with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shoots! In he goes again! And that's caused a worry or two. Madrid have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Lewandowski being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And they're back on the ball again. He is through here. That has been slung wide. He has a look up. Chance, surely! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. Ball is over the line. Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Rodrigo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Azar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior might just make this. And he's managed to get free. Ball driven towards the far post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's away!
Might want to be careful there.
Looking to play him in. Has a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 15.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's bounced back off the post, this time surely! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nice looking ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Habrá 3 minutos
De Jong.
de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. And here's Azar. And that has left him in a heap. Couldn't squeeze it through. Valverde, over to the left. Aims beyond the defence. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Azar. Casado. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. And it's claimed by the keeper. Lewandowski. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Lewandowski. Militao. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ah, he's given it away. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That's going to go a long way. Caught offside that time. Camavinga. And they're quick to get it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's well spotted. Militao. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Chouameni, great defending, strong and determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or chaos.
Oh no, this does not look good. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had it taken off him. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And no surprise, that's a booking. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dani Olmo! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 6 el dorsal 22.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, what a ball! Neymar finds himself offside. Creole. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! About as smooth as it gets! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came up.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lewandowski, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bellingham, looking for the run. And this is Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. He rises! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found a way through. That's an excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. Casado. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looks a good... Roll! And he hits the done in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he latch on to this? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Pedri. And here's Neymar. Threads one in. And this is Cruyff! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's really well cleared. Flings in across. And back out it comes. And it's oh no, this does not look good. De Jong charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's through and all alone. And the finish! In he goes again. It's a goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Casado. Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Albert Ferrer. Now it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Raul. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Madrid have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short. Messi! He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He has a look up, and he's lost his man here. Now it's Bellingham. Lewandowski. Lovely, now then. And he was alert to it. Looking for a runner. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Casado looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries to pass it through. Foot in. There's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Koundé. Neymar does well to get it back. Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. That's a cute ball. Madrid have it back and can go again. Oh, this looks sharp. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Tries to thread one through. Now it's Raul. And it's Bellingham. It's Raul! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He gets big. Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Messi. And a chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority.
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 11.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Eric Garcia with the clearance. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's gone for goal. Great football, shot and save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Oh, that's ambitious. Now, who's going to be for Messi? And the ball's come loose here.
Cleared without complication.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's having a go. He's gone for goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Raul clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Big header! And he's missed it. Triol gathers from the goal kick. Lovely pass, but it's Luis Suarez! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Stood up well to him there. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread it left. Ball is over the line. And here's Raul. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. He's having a shot! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Triol. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, given away. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save.
5 minutos de descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bellingham. That looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Bellingham. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. And the through ball. Great chance! That's an imaginative pass. Triol cuts out the pass. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's that. Barcelona bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on the...
It's Lewandowski! Deftly away. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Now it's Yamal. That's very neat. And it's Koundé. Knocks it into space. Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal. Good chance here! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Koundé. And it's Casado. Now Casado. And he's only too happy to take that back. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Stood up well to him there. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Barcelona have a free kick. And it's Balde. Lewandowski. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Oh, really well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chips it through. This might spell take... And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
So a Barcelona free kick.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Lewandowski! Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lewandowski.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is good alertness. Casado. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out... Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nice physical challenge. Casado defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's delightful. That's been cut out, well played. No way through. And this is Lewandowski. Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
He's found a way through. Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
It's a goal kick. Eric Garcia. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're underway again.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé. And it's Pedri. And Yamal. Pedri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Balde. And it's Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's got space here. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Ambitious ball here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that looks a decent ball. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Dani Olmo. Rolls it backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pedri. He's picked his way through. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo.
La asistencia a este partido.
Nicely weighted ball.
98.004 espectadores.
Showing good feet.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter.
Lewandowski! That's going to go a long way.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Casado. De Jong, passing nice and neat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This
chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Marc Casado clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Dani Olmo is the guilty party there. And it's Pedri. He might be in here! Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. This looks promising. De Jong. Well, that has not gone well.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedri. Pedri! It is a very, very good save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The defender is not giving up on this. That is good strength. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. And it's Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores.
And he's managed to gift it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's been slipped through. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Araujo gets over and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. This time, surely! Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That's a simple one for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And the finish! Oh, super ball! Memento! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Looking for a runner. Well, that's well seen too. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pau Kubasi running with the ball. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Lewandowski!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Nicely shaped ball. Alaba kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Alaba. It's Pedri. Chouameni. That's a lovely, neat pass. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto stood his ground strongly. Bojan. Lewandowski does well to get it back. That pass isn't the best. Rudiger. And it's Alaba. Foyt. And Araujo. Rudiger. He won't be happy with that one. It's come to nothing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alaba. Mbappe. Now it's Bebeto. Balde spots it and intercepts. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And here's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. Dani Olmo. Time and again they are repelled. Pedri.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Bebeto. Tries to pass it through. Yamal. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Foyt. And it's Alaba. Lewandowski, spread out to the left. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Can he finish? They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's picked it. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Bebeto. Now this could be a chance. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bojan Kurkic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. Araujo. Oh, good-looking ball. De Jong powering forward here and smartly reclaimed. Alaba. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Bojan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Bebeto. Great vision. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's good running with the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Dani Olmo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alaba. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. Danger averted for now. And they've got a throw.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gavi. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Nicely weighted ball. Caresses it through. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rudiger. Bebeto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well seen, saw that coming. That could spell trouble. Played out towards the right wing. Well, they can break here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dani Olmo. Pass somewhat off target. Alaba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. But he's well positioned here. Decent chance! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona are having a ball here. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, there's the clearance.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. And it's Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Yamal! And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. He gets big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending of the desperate variety. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for options for movement, and he was quick to react. Dani Olmo. Balde gets across to intercept that. That is a brilliant interception. Dani Olmo and Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yamal. Great vision. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that was nowhere near his best. Kubasi. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Casado. Looking to play him in. Lovely ball. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's Yamal! Missed by a fraction. Taken back almost at once. Can he get on the end of this? That's a cute ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. Great ball, and he's in. Chance for a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And he's going direct.
Barcelona, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
Casado.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Pedri is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Pedri. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. Yamal wins the duel this time. Yamal proves shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lewandowski, he's shifting through the gears here. Driving forward. Is there any support? It's Lewandowski! Eric Garcia can get it clear. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Off the post! He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, they've got it again. He has found the way through. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's got away. Pedri. Nice looking ball. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. And he's whipped it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Nicely shaped ball. There's the whistle for half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rafinha clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Olmo.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lewandowski. Searching pass he's played there. Out of play for a throw. Looking to go deep. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Rafinha. Casado. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Dani Olmo has been caught there, it's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. This looks promising. Goes for goal! Now then, the ball's come loose. Spread out to the left. Oh, shooting chance! That's going to go a long way. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Camavinga with the slide tackle there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. Será reemplazado
And he's managed to
por
gift it back.
el dorsal 16.
Rafinha, not the most accurate pass. Camavinga goes on a charge down the left. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross from Rafinha. Big header! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kubasi. That pass has been well intercepted. He has a look up. And the shot! Pedri tries to clear. Dani Olmo looking sharp there. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 11.
Lopez with the
Serán
cross.
sustituidos por el dorsal 29. El dorsal
Now it's
7.
Dani Olmo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That'll be a throw-in. Camavinga does well to get it back. De Jong! Oh, and they're quick to press. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Great defending, strong and determined. Ferran Torres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ferran Torres getting this one clear. He's found a way through. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Threads one in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a threatening ball.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Casado. Good play on the left-hand side here. In with the challenge. Pedri gets a foot in here. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. And that's an errant pass. It is a corner, good chance. Punched away. Looking for the run. Al Kubasi calmly anticipates. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, oh, they could be caught out here. And they've got a throw. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Alexander-Arnold. Kamavinga. That's a throw. And he's had it nicked away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Probing pass. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Opts for safety. Jimenez. Mojica. Oyarzabal. First quarter of an hour gone. Mojica. Great vision. Can he spark a counter here? He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Goes back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pau Kubasi goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Lewandowski. That looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oyarzabal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. Costa. And it's Costa. That's good running with the ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. Come backwards here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. And they're quick to get it back. Tries to play it through. Real chance! He's delivered all right! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
En el minuto 32, el dorsal 7.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that has not gone well. Pedri threads one in. That's going to go a long way. And it's Torre. Can he get onto this?
There they go, hunting again.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's taking no chances there. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dani Olmo. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lewandowski bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Deftly away. Yamal. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Looking for options for movement.
Habrá un minuto de
Alexander-Arnold.
descuento.
And Costa. Mojica. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Somewhat off target. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's gone backwards. That is ended up in no man's land.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Jimenez. Mojica. And it's Costa. Oyarzabal.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lobbed in behind. Nicely worked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Murishi, and it's Torre. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's De Jong. He's having a go! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Just eases him off the ball. 60 minutes played. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Very nicely done. Balde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mojica. That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Jimenez. Pablo Torre. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Torre. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get it through? Floated through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Looking to play him in.
Cleared without complication.
Costa.
Out to the left it goes.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Alexander-Arnold
7, el
is
dorsal
behind this one.
22,
Looking to
serán
widen the gap
sustituidos
even
por
further here.
El dorsal 13.
He's gone
El
direct.
dorsal 23.
They've played it short.
And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now he's got space here.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Nicely shaped ball. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. And he's gone looking for safety.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15 será sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. That is good alertness. Played into space. Ambitious ball here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Costa. Oyarzabal. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 19 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 10.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
And it's Costa.
And there goes the final whistle.
Barcelona are beaten and they are out.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Shot a goal! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
It's a searching pass. Oh, super find. And that should get the job. He's gone for goal. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Valde puts his foot on the gas. That's been cut out, well played. Somewhat off target. Applies the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lewandowski bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Lewandowski! And that's caused a worry or two.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rashford. Always onto this. Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. That has ended up in no man's land. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kubasi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Threads one in. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oyarzábal, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Casado. Now it's Yamal. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Casado looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, what has happened here? And he's takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Showing great feet there. Rashford. Koundé wins the duel this time. And it's lofted through here. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rashford. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Good effort from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's made sure that's not getting through. We are into stoppage time. And there's the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Barcelona are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Fermin. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. But they've got it again. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rashford. No way through there. Dani Olmo. De Jong.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great vision. And here's Dani Olmo.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Yamal. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. They get a throw in. seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now, can they get him away? No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Lopez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Searching pass he's played there.
Alexander-Arnold.
Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's good vision. He has found the way through. That's very neat. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's intervened well there. De Jong. This might spell danger. Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 29.
Kubasi. Casado. Nicely weighted ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Jong, looking to play him in, and nicely intercepted. Rashford, it's Rashford! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Referee's given a throw. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now he's got space here. Great ball if he can get there. Terrific header! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21 será reemplazado por el dorsal 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
2 minutos
Ball
de
square
descuento.
again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. That's the keeper's ball. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14 será
Don't
sustituido
test
por
this for the
el dorsal
endurance, for the
10.
character of the players as we head into extra time. Barcelona conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?